I'm Zoe Smith. I've been weightlifting for 4 years, and in 2008 I won the Commonwealth Youth Games, and today we're at Europa Gym where I train. I remember when I was really little I did swimming and stuff, then I started my kind of career as a gymnast, and now I'm into weightlifting. It was kind of an accident. I moved gym clubs to Europa. I trained at a different one before. I wasn't going to go far as a gymnast, and by chance they just asked me if I'd like to have a go at weightlifting because it was kind of on site. And it turns out I was pretty good. So my parents have helped me along the way, just by paying for my membership in gymnastics, weightlifting, etc. Buying my equipment, dropping me to the gym and back. My mum, she makes sure she sees what I'm eating and tells me off if I'm eating the wrong things, which is quite annoying, but it works. My coach, Andy, he's a real inspiration and pushes me a lot. In '94, I think he won the Commonwealth Games, which is my eventual aim as well. So yeah, he's a great inspiration for me. In the competition, we have the two lifts, which are the snatch and the clean and jerk. So obviously, they're kind of all the exercises that he sets me on the program are related to that. Things that will basically help me clean and jerk and snatch more. So things like squats to build up leg muscles and pulls to build up shoulder and arm muscles. Well, not build them up, but just make them stronger, pretty much. During the week, I'm pretty busy, and if I'm ever if any of my friends are oh, come out with us after school and stuff, I'm oh no, I can't, I've got training. Once you're kind of in the warm-up room, you're focused anyway, and your coach is there just putting weights on the bar, and that's all you're thinking about. You're just thinking about that first lift when you're out on the platform and how you're going to execute it and what you can do to make it better. I love competing internationally, actually. It's one of my favourite things about the sport. Yeah, it's just great because you get to see so many places that you wouldn't have just anyway. Last year I went to Thailand, I went to Sweden, I went to lots of places, and I just really enjoyed it. And in a way, it's kind of worth the sacrifice you make by missing out on just days out and nights out with your friends. Because you're thinking, wow, I'm getting to travel to all these places, and they're not really, so it's great. There's not very many girls in weightlifting. There's more than you'd think, but still not lots. But yeah, we kind of have our own little community even, so it's quite good fun. You'll get the kind of old school weightlifters who'll be oh, women shouldn't be lifting weights. But then there are the kind of new generation who would encourage it, yeah. You don't really think of sports people, particularly weightlifters, to be glamorous, but you kind of want to challenge a stereotype by looking your best. Being photographed by Patina was actually quite good fun. I remember just standing in front of the Thames on this bench with a stamp on my head, actually. That's for focusing, but I just thought it was quite funny at the time. I liked the location because it was in Greenwich, which is where I was born, and it's where part of the games the games are going to be pretty much. So yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was a great idea having it in Greenwich. I'm actually going to go and see it and just stand in front of it all day, I think, and be that's me. It'll be fun. I went as part of a scheme by the British Olympic Association just to kind of for up-and-coming athletes to kind of experience the games without actually having to compete in one. And yeah, I just thought that was amazing. We saw two categories of weightlifting, which was the men's 56 kilo category and the women's 48s. And it was just so inspiring. And because it was the Chinese lifters won because they're pretty much the strongest in the world. But yeah, I think I saw the support that was kind of behind them from their home crowd, and it was just phenomenal. And I hope if I get to the 2012 games that my home crowd will be just as supportive and kind of give me that little bit of extra luck even.